Hello and welcome to Ladies Who Question. We have some fun and interesting stories for you today, I think, right? Don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're
definitely.
They're sort of just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Things that we just found silly or funny or interesting.
And
or
lighthearted.
Yes.
Nothing heavy duty.
No.
Too much is going on
I
elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything heavy duty in here. Got a little info about Michael Jordan. He's not been in the news, but his house is. Crazy tween. Would she be called a 10-year-old? What is that called?
A tweenage.
A tweenager.
That's what they're saying in the article. A tweenager.
A tweenager. Yeah. We just have some thoughts about her skincare regimen. Yeah. I said it. Tween skincare regimen.
Right.
Flying cars. It's a thing. And something silly about senior citizen texting. I know nothing about that. Holly's got something. I don't know. I can only imagine because, well, I guess
It
I'm
could
a
relate.
senior citizen.
Right.
I
That
don't
sounds
feel like
so
it.
old.
It does, and I don't think of myself that way. I
don't either.
I mean, I just feel like me.
Yeah. I feel like
Right?
the 12-year-old me.
Yeah.
Same brain.
Say-
Same thought process. But when you go, the thing that reminds me about being a senior citizen is when we go out to the movies. Oh, don't forget to get the senior tickets so we can have a discount.
Well, I like that. I know. Then you kind of go, oh, that is me. But I think, but I'm saving dough.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
What the hey? At least there's a payoff somewhere, right? Anyway, Michael Jordan, his house in Highland Park, close to where we live, sat on the market. How? I don't.
15 years?
Yeah.
At least?
And I don't even know if he ever even lived there. Did he ever even live
he
there?
did.
Or did his
When
family?
Yeah, they did. When he played for the Bulls, they lived there.
Okay.
Because I know a gal that owned a store in Highland Park and his wife shopped there.
Oh, okay. Well, then they did. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad they at least got some use out of this. Wow.
Museum
house.
Space
because
shuttle house.
I never understood why it was on the market for so long, and I don't know if there were bids. I don't know, whatever. He was asking a lot, but then towards the end, he really, really wasn't, or even towards the middle, he really wasn't asking that. Well, I don't remember the price points, but
I thought it started at $37 million.
Oh, well, that's overpriced.
And now I don't know. It's way maybe 10 or
maybe that was when prices went like over the top,
right
before the housing crash, when everything was overpriced,
before
08, when everything was revealed about the financial. Yeah, we all lost our asses at that. Anyway, okay, so you can rent it. You can rent Michael Jordan's home.
It's for rent now? It's off the market.
It's kind of like someone bought it. That was a little while ago, like last year sometime.
They bought it with this intention?
I have no idea what the intention was.
But that's kind of cool.
Well, it is kind of cool. I'll tell you how much it is after I describe it.
Okay.
Okay, this is from Realtor.com. It was also on Patch, which is where I got it, but it emanated from Realtor.com. 9 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms.
Oh, my God.
It's a gated home, of course. I mean, you would imagine. It's got a tennis court, an infinity pool, a theater, a wine cellar, other amenities, and they didn't go on, but that's a lot.
Well, I think it has an indoor basketball court.
Oh, didn't I say that? Basketball court. Oh, yeah, a basketball court and a putting green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. That was the first thing I had. I just must have jumped. Anyway, my eyeballs do. We're recording this on, what day is this today? Monday the 24th, okay, of February. And this is my tired time. So just bear with me, okay? Please, will you?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good.
Of course.
Anyway, and guess how much it's going for?
Okay.
They're recommending this for, like, if you want to have a party.
Okay.
Or like a business retreat. I don't know what the price that was given is for a month. That's the price that I have.
I'm going to say 40,000.
Oh, you are so far off. You aren't even close, girl. Higher.
100?
Higher.
150?
Higher.
200.
230,000 a month.
Okay.
Isn't that kooky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see a corporate rental for a party, like a weekend, 2 nights.
Yeah. But they don't have that price here. So
okay.
maybe they're not going to, well, I mean, I think maybe it's just if you had a party and you could 230,000 and you were a Big Bulls or Michael Jordan fan and you have that kind of disposable income. Yeah, I'm going to have a weekend party.
Is that for a month?
I don't know. No, this is 230 per month.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give a weekend price or anything like that. Maybe they won't open it up for just a short term.
Well, what if it doesn't rent?
Well, then the people are really SOL, aren't they?
Yeah, if they bought it with that intention.
Yeah.
But then there's so many diehard Michael Jordan fans.
Yeah.
It's
unique.
It is very unique. It's very, very contemporary. To me, it has like a space ship kind of architecture.
Yeah.
Shall we say. Lots of round rooms and
very modern. Very modern. And if you like that thing, that kind of thing, But I mean, for me, it's always been about like location.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, I don't find the location good at all.
No, it's off of a main highway, and it's only about I don't know, a half a mile. And then another main street, and you could literally...
You could probably hear the traffic on this highway.
You could see the gates he used to have his numbers, 23, on the gates.
Oh, did they take it off?
I think they're off.
I would think they would keep it. That's part of the draw.
Maybe they're still on.
I'll drive past there. I'll check it out.
So that's... Wow. Okay. So is anybody living in it?
I don't know. It didn't say that. This was all the information that was really on there.
Well, just to maintain that house.
That's... Right.
And
it's been lying there vacant for so long. They probably had to put a lot into it because when a car too, but when a house isn't being used, it deteriorates.
It does. When no one's living in it, it just kind of falls apart.
Right. Which is interesting, isn't it? Mm-hmm. You'd think the wear and tear of people being there would be more, but I think when the house is vacant, I find that fascinating. It's almost like the house needs people.
I totally agree. No, you could tell, oh, no one's lived here for a while because it just starts to rot.
Yeah.
It has its own little personality.
But not a good one.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
Yeah, I just
Well, can I say something about a house rental in terms of celebrities and so forth?
Yeah.
The house that I would love to rent is Bob Hope's house in Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a space shuttle-y, very modern architecture that sits up over the valley. And I always thought, because when he passed away, I don't know who owns it, but they do rent it out for parties. Oh. So that would be a cool one to rent, by the way.
I wonder how much that would be. We'll have to look that up and try to remember to bring that up again. That would be cool.
That would be so cool.
In Palm Springs, right?
Mm-hmm. Have you seen it?
I've seen the exterior, and it's a one floor, right? Mm-hmm. Like a ranch style, but not
ranch
really.
Style with this really modern architecture.
Yeah, and it was built in probably the 60s, right?
Yeah, I was going to say 50s, 60s. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyways,
they were kind of doing some of that sort of stuff back then. Mm-hmm. I mean, some architects,
right,
forward thinking, I guess.
That's what I would rent.
Yeah. Okay, so this teenager, tween. She's 10 years old, and she has a regimen, a skincare regimen that is certainly more layered than mine.
Oh, it's like
and it's
Kardashian skincare regimen.
It's crazy. It's
for
crazy.
A 10-year-old.
I don't have my information. Do you have
she
the information?
Is a TikToker. And
she's a TikToker, or her mom is?
Right. She posts these routines on TikTok, and she has a big regimen at night where first there is Everden multivitamin face wash for nourishing, followed up by a dab of Aquaphor healing ointment under the eyes for smooth skin, and a smear of Laneige lip mask in her favorite flavors of vanilla and candy cane to boost moisture and improve firmness. Now, we're talking a 10-year-old.
God.
A coat of, these are all brands, obviously. Everden moisturizer completes the routine.
This is like, what was that, 4 or 5 steps or something?
For a 10-year-old. It seems like her mom is grooming her to become a housewife at a very early age.
Oh, is that
like
that
a
the
Beverly,
impression that you got?
A Beverly Hills housewife.
Yeah. Her name is Naya. Yeah.
She's 10.
A skinfluencer.
Oh, she's a Sephora kid. So she's the face behind Sephora tweens.
You mean they have that?
Well, that's what it says. She is a Sephora kid, one of a generation of American tweens and teenagers for whom anti-aging and beauty products of the kind sold by the beauty chain Sephora?
I'm not a parent, so I have to excuse myself from this conversation, but I am a human and a woman. And I have to tell you that 10-year-old girls are beautiful just as they are. And you know what? If they're going to wear anything, wear some sunscreen.
Good one.
You know,
Yeah.
that's what you need. Your skin, you're still growing. You should be sloughing off cells like crazy every day on your own because your skin is so young and it's reproducing itself. Unlike when you get older and the aging process slows everything down, which is why you have to, give it a little help. I don't understand this.
It's like taking away, robbing her childhood.
And being so self-focused on her looks at that age.
The perfection of her skin and her face. And
I mean, this is just my opinion. And, you guys, whoever's listening can just rail against me or call me out or whatever. I don't care. I truly feel that a 10-year-old girl is just beautiful as she is. She says that they go pretty often, like 3 times a month to Sephora.
Wow.
I didn't even know there was this Sephora Kids. Toners?
Mm-hmm.
Masks? Anti-age? Sephora? Shame on you.
Yeah. Shame on you.
I mean, she's from Colorado. This guy who's a member of the state assembly, he introduced a bill to introduce age restrictions on certain products, accusing the beauty industry of failing in its duty of care to young people. Sort of addresses these kids who are buying products and they're so young and kind of just say, don't do this. He's going to get incredible pushback and it'll never fly.
Well, I also think it's about the money that they're generating through TikTok.
Oh, see, I didn't even consider that.
If you get a certain amount of likes or something, you get money.
Oh, well, I knew that,
okay.
but I was thinking that's why they're doing it because then they're all the Sephora kids.
Right.
And mothers.
They're probably getting a sponsor by Sephora.
Yeah.
Because she has so many followers. So it's like tech-driven / taking away a youthful face to look older than it is. And she'll probably start wearing makeup soon. And I was lucky if I can get my girls to wash their face before they went to bed when they were 10 years old. Did you wash your face? No. Okay.
Yeah, ours is always brush your teeth.
Yeah.
And face was understood, but it's not like I went through a regimen.
Right.
I think I probably.
When you were 10?
When I was 10?
Yeah.
Thank God. I don't want to be thinking about stuff like that.
No.
I want to be thinking about playing and animals and my friends.
Right.
And my favorite TV show or God.
Exactly.
And maybe in a year or two, definitely boys. And maybe then I go, I wish I could wear lip gloss, but I didn't even.
I did not wear makeup till I was probably a junior or senior in high school, and if that, because I wasn't into makeup at all.
I think I started wearing like a little mascara my sophomore year of high school, but that was it. I never thought to go beyond that. But it was the 70s,
right,
or late 60s, 70s, and the natural look was in. And frankly, you know what? At 15. We all looked pretty good too.
We did.
Because we were very young. I don't know. I know that I'm so negative on this and I didn't mean to like go neg, but I'm sorry. It just screams. I mean, if you were a mom, no, excuse me. No, you are a mom. What I meant is when I shot this article, what was your first reaction? Do you recall?
Well, when I saw the picture of the little girl that looks older than she is.
Yeah.
At first, it reminded me of JonBenet Ramsey and those little pageant girls. The pageant girls that you see at very young ages with the false teeth and the makeup and the hair.
Eyeshadow and the big bouffant hair.
Yes.
Which is just tragic.
That's kind of a sector of this industry. And I go, oh my gosh. Yeah. She's like a little pageant girl.
Yeah. And when you'd see a picture of JonBenet Ramsey without and all that crap on her, she was absolutely beautiful.
A natural doll.
Right. And would have won those pageants anyway, except all the other little girls are being brainwashed into thinking they need makeup at the age of whatever.
Right.
Anyway, sorry, attack me if you will. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is exactly how I feel. Okay, on to something really space age and kind of silly. And I don't know, something people keep talking about. They've been talking about forever, like, oh, I wish I had one of those. A flying car. It's a reality now. We're going to post the YouTube video in our stories. So you'll definitely get a chance to look at it. But if you want to wait or don't want to wait and look at it, it's this company called, I guess, Aleph or Aleph, Alef. And this guy has done it. He has the world's first flying car, been working on it forever. I remember actually, yeah, I know.
I think I know. Does it look like a drone, an oversized drone?
It kind of does.
You sit in the middle of? With kind of a capsule thing?
Yes.
Okay, I think I saw one. I mean, not...
What?
No, not in person.
Oh, because this guy's in, I think, Las Vegas.
Yeah, I did see the same article then.
Yeah.
And I have so many questions about it. So I'll let you take over now, and then I have questions.
The guy has been working on it forever.
Out of his garage kind of thing?
Yeah, like
Okay.
forever. Because I remember doing a story on this many, many years ago at a TV station. And I don't remember if this was the company, but it seems like this is the same guy. And he's been working on this. Like a couple of different companies have been, like freaking forever. But they're saying it may enter production as soon as this year. Here, let me show you
mass
real
production?
quick. Look, see this picture? This is what it looks like.
Oh, it doesn't look like what I thought it was going to look. It looks like a car.
It looks like a car, and but it moves like sort of like a helicopter. And in the YouTube, they show it going over another car. So in other words, you know how people always say, "I wish I could." Yeah, traffic. I wish I could. Well, that's what you could do.
Okay.
And it showed the car flying over another car and landing.
Oh.
It sounds like a bad idea.
Well, it's going to get ahead of itself, like AI. We have no regulations for flying cars yet.
Right. Well, there you go. So here we go, jumping ahead of our... Yeah. It was at the 2025 Silicon Valley Auto Show. So actually people have seen it. It's called the Aleph, or I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Aleph, A-L-E-F, flying car. It's not a CGI concept. It's not AI. People actually could go and touch it at the car show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So in Silicon Valley, but I think this guy is out of Vegas, is what I told. His name is Jim Duchovny, CEO and co-founder. Right now it's $300,000. Yeah, but
it's kind of like TVs and computers.
Right. And then as he was saying in the YouTube video in the interview, that as they start to manufacture down, but it will probably be realistically 10, it's like 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, to get it to where it could be affordable. But they plan to start production late this year or early next year for the people who want to spend $300,000.
Yeah, but we have to get the laws in place.
Well, wouldn't you think?
I mean, there's just too many obstacles that could cause lots of problems.
Would you need like some kind of a license, you need a special license to ride a motorcycle.
Right.
So
a pilot's license?
Well, maybe.
Well, yeah. And where are you going to fly it? And how are you going to park it?
And how high does it go?
Right. And what if there's a whole bunch of them up there? Is there a lane? Is there a tower you report to? Or I hope that our lawmakers get on this before they start taking them off from their driveways.
Well, I was thinking to myself, okay, so you want to go over the cars ahead of you in traffic. How do these cars that are ahead of you know that you're flying over them in order to get ahead?
And then you're going to land right in front of them while they're going?
While they're going, exactly.
Yeah. And can it drive too? So it can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it drives on the road and you could fly. You can go, going into flying motion now. The traffic's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You drive along, then you go, screw this. I'm going to fly over these cars. Like,
right.
To where? I don't know how far it can go. There wasn't
right.
a lot of that in there, but how far can it fly? How high can it fly? These are all things that have yet to be explored.
There's a lot. All the safety mechanisms.
Yeah.
And drones are crashing up there. This would be like major, because it's not just going to crash. If they crash into something, then down below is going to have the fallout.
Yeah.
So then they're going to,
Yeah. So it's got kind of like.
Sounds great, but.
Well, and also there can't be rain. I remember that because the top part that I showed you in this picture there, it's kind of like a mesh. It's open because it needs air
to
get in there to help it get aloft. So
in just warm weather days so far.
Well, at least rainless days,
right.
no precipitation. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just.
And is it electric or gas?
Oh, good.
I would
question.
imagine battery operate.
Alepht's flying car functions like a regular electric vehicle until it doesn't.
What does that mean?
Until it does, until it starts to fly. Yeah. It take off vertically and fly forward.
Okay.
Yeah. There was one out of China, it says here, but this is San Mateo based. I thought it was Vegas. Maybe the one that I did the story on years ago was a Vegas. This is San Mateo. So right there. Okay. Yeah, Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Anyway, kooky, right?
Whoa, kooky.
Yeah. Okay. And now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty good at texting, mostly because I use the voice thing.
I try to when I'm in the car, when I'm driving.
Yeah, and then it spells things kooky and you look like an idiot. The person is at the other end going, God, she really can't spell.
What's going on here?
She doesn't know the difference between then and than or there and there.
Right.
It's like, then I have to feel compelled to go back in and like correct and go, hey, I meant THAN. Okay. But anyway, so what is this about seniors texting? I mean, we do have issues.
It's all about the shortening of words in terms of like, or, when.
You mean like if you know, like what we talked about.
Yes,
those,
it's all abbreviated.
Acronyms.
So these are the senior FNMs, okay?
FNMs?
Well, no, didn't you say FNMs?
Acronyms.
Acronyms.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Acronyms. Okay. This is real life. BFF.
Well, that's easy. I think most of
think seniors. Best friend fell. Okay, here we go. There's about 10 of these. They're pretty funny. BTW.
I would say, by the way, but.
Bring the wheelchair. TTYL.
Talk to you later, right?
Talk to you louder. So they're taking the current ones we're using and we're putting it into senior language. Yes. BYOT.
Bring your own
teeth.
Oh, God.
LMDO.
I don't even know what that one is in real talk.
Laughing my dentures out.
Oh, okay. That's unique.
FWIW. This is a good one. Forget where I was. I forgot where I was. On everything.
Okay. I should start using that now. In fact, wait, say that.
FWIW. Get where I was.
Forgot where I was. Okay.
Yeah.
We should use that here. FWIW.
Oh, we should.
Earlier, remember, I kind of lost my place?
Yeah.
FWIW, Holly. Sorry.
And plus, when you're talking to people, you're talking, you go, and then you pull a total, like what other older people do. You just freeze up for a second. Oh, wait, I forgot where I was.
Yeah. Wait, why were we talking about this?
Yeah.
FWIW.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be our phrase now, or our acronym.
Okay. IMHAO.
In my humble opinion.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
is my hearing aid on?
Oh, okay. HAW.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even say the right thing. Okay, go on.
This one's hard. OMMR. This one's kind of silly.
I don't know.
On my massage recliner.
Okay, that's not going to be used very often, but
this one's funny. It's very long though. ROFLACGU.
Rolling on the floor and coughing.
You're close.
I don't know.
Rolling on the floor. Excuse me. Rolling on the floor, laughing and can't get up.
Oh, that's great. That's a good one.
Seniors for texting.
Oh, this is funny.
I know. I just came across that. That was pretty funny.
That is funny.
I still don't even know all the ones that
are regular.
The regular ones that younger generations are using, and I have to call my kids and go, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, right.
Like, are you kidding, Mom? You don't know.
I know. Some of my young dog moms, people that I walk the dogs for, they will, send stuff like that. And I'll go, boomer moment here. What?
Yeah.
You got to spell it out for me, babe.
Exactly.
And they're just communicating the way they do with all their friends and their kids. And I felt like,
oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm old.
And it doesn't bug me, but then it's a reminder.
Well, it kind of makes me look at we're getting lazy. And a lot of times they shorten words too. I do that too a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
abbreviation, everybody's abbreviated a lot. I mean, that's
fast forward 10 years, there will be no more words.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it'll all be like a shorthand / what they do, a stenographer, but I don't even know what the stenographers.
Shorthand.
Yeah,
shorthand, whatever that was. And stenographers. Well, no, stenographers.
In the courthouse.
They have to, who knows what they do?
I'm fascinated by them.
And how do they type accurately so fast?
I'm not looking at anything, and they're just punching in the keys.
Like, what the what? And you know they have to have gone through rigorous testing to make sure of accuracy.
Yes. It's all legal. Wow. So, anyhow, I got off on a tangent.
Well, that's okay.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just thinking. I remember thinking, 30 words per minute. I'm doing pretty good. But it was a mess.
I know. And then you look at the spelling and typing classes. Oh,
well, I had typing classes junior year of high school. We had a typing class for like a semester.
I had typing in 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I remember thinking, I'm never going to use this. I said, you know what? I don't care. I said, I'm never going to have to type. And then, of course, in journalism, who's doing the typing? Me. Right. I'm doing the typing. Like, okay. Because I figured, well,
I'll use my typing skills from high school.
Which stink. You know, and they have only deteriorated since then. Anyway, okay. Well, hope you enjoyed our silly stories. I mean, they were silly, right?
They were silly and uplifting. And so have a great rest of week.
Yes, please do. And we'll be thinking of you. Fingers crossed for spring.
Spring is gonna spring.
Yeah. And 2025, you better get better.
Yeah.
I mean it. And that's a threat. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Harvey. Ladies Who Question is executive produced and edited by me, Lisa Dominique, and also executive produced by Holly Caulfield. Holly also does most of our research, and Claire Caulfield is in charge of technical assistance and social media. Music, My Lionheart. Sketch music by Florian Manx and Matthew Anderson. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, follow, rate, and review Ladies Who Question on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Send your thoughts to ladieswhoquestion@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and our website, ladieswhoquestion.com.
All content discussed on Ladies Who Question are the opinions of Lisa Dominique and Holly Caulfield and should not be construed as advice of any kind. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as advice of any personal or medical issue for yourself or others. This disclaimer also applies to guests or contributors to the podcast.